Welcome to the Case Study Learning Series in International Business by Skilled MBA. In this case, we examine the international journey of Kyrö Distillery, an ambitious Finnish craft spirits company. Founded in 2012 with a passion for rye-based spirits, Kyrö has gained global recognition, but faces strategic hurdles in Japan. Despite its distinctive brand and award-winning gin, its presence in the Japanese market remains modest. What does it take for a small European distillery to penetrate one of the most complex, competitive, and culturally nuanced spirits markets in the world? Let's explore. Kyrö Distillery was born in the quiet countryside of Iso-Kyrö, Finland. It was the vision of 5 friends inspired by the idea of producing world-class rye whiskey using only local Finnish rye. Since its founding, Kyrö has pursued a dual product strategy, focusing on aged whiskey as its flagship, while using gin as a faster-moving product to support early cash flow. Its Napue gin quickly found acclaim on the global stage, winning Best Gin in the 2014 International Wine and Spirit Competition. Today, the company exports globally, but with selective traction in high-barrier markets like Japan. Kyrö's story is one of entrepreneurial spirit. It began not in a boardroom, but in a sauna, where the founders envisioned a bold future for Finnish whiskey. Their journey was rooted in personal sacrifice. Initial investments were bootstrapped before outside funding arrived. A key early challenge was whiskey's natural aging cycle. It takes over 3 years from distillation to bottle. To survive financially, Kyrö launched Napue Gin, a strategic move that turned into a breakthrough when the gin's unexpected international award catapulted the brand into export markets. That lucky break balanced their long-term vision and helped build a distinctive market identity. Kyrö's product lineup reflects both strategic intent and brand values. Their rye whiskey is the heart of their brand, crafted from 100% Finnish rye, aged carefully for years, and embodying terroir and tradition. Though slower to market, it yields higher profit margins and authentic storytelling. Their Napue gin, in contrast, was developed as a quicker revenue-generating product. Infused with local botanicals and built on a rye base, it brought immediate success through international accolades. Together, these 2 products allow Kyrö to manage cash flow while anchoring their brand in Finnish authenticity. The Japanese spirits market is both lucrative and difficult. Premium international brands have established deep roots, while Japanese whiskey and shochu dominate local preferences. Distribution is highly structured, requiring trusted local partnerships, and consumer expectations are extremely high. Japanese drinkers are known for their refined palates, loyalty to familiar labels, and strong appreciation for craftsmanship. Breaking into this market means not just offering a great product, but aligning with Japan's expectations for quality, story, and consistency, both in the glass and in the brand behind it. Kyrö's performance in Japan so far has been modest. While the brand enjoys niche recognition among high-end bartenders and some craft spirits enthusiasts, its volumes remain low. Market share is minimal. The pandemic created additional barriers, stalling brand awareness campaigns and slowing hospitality demand. However, the trend line is slowly improving. As Japanese consumers increasingly explore authentic international craft products, Kyrö's steady but cautious growth suggests potential for expansion, if backed by the right local strategy. Entering Japan is not just a logistical challenge, it's a cultural one. Kyrö faces language and etiquette barriers that complicate negotiations and customer engagement. Entrenched competition from global giants and beloved Japanese labels. Distribution complexity requiring multi-layered intermediaries. Price sensitivity, particularly in a market with highly informed consumers comparing prestige and value. Without deep local insight and trusted partners, foreign brands often stall. For Kyrö, These realities necessitate tailored responses at every level of the value chain. Kyrö's brand is built on its brutally Finnish identity, rugged, honest, and rooted in nature. This identity can resonate in Japan, but only with nuanced messaging. Highlighting pure origin, such as pristine water, local rye, and small batch methods, aligns with Japan's respect for purity and minimalism. Showcasing craftsmanship, the distinct taste of Finnish rye, and careful aging creates a narrative of precision and quality. Leveraging international recognition provides third-party validation, and identifying shared cultural values such as patience, tradition, and attention to detail helps build emotional resonance with Japanese audiences. To succeed, Kyrö must connect with Japan's quality-conscious, gift-driven, and status-aware consumers. Japanese buyers meticulously research product origins, ingredients, and heritage. Gift-giving remains a deeply embedded custom. Presentation matters as much as taste. Brands must signal status and prestige without arrogance. Increasingly, especially among younger demographics, there's a hunger for authenticity, genuine stories, small batch appeal, and cultural substance. Kyrö has these ingredients. It must now translate them effectively. Kyrö's Japan market strategy must focus on quality-first channels, premium retailers, such as Isetan or Mitsukoshi, for prestige shelf presence, high-end bars and hotels in Tokyo and Osaka for experiential branding, e-commerce for reaching niche craft spirit buyers, especially younger drinkers, duty-free zones for affluent international exposure. Each channel must be cultivated with long-term trust, local partnerships, and cultural fluency. Brand ambassadors will play a pivotal role in market activation. Kyrö should identify respected bartenders and mixologists, not just influencers, who can embody the brand authentically. Provide deep training, from rye sourcing to distillation, to allow these ambassadors to narrate Kyrö's journey compellingly. Offer immersive experiences, including potential visits to the Finnish distillery. Strategically deploy these voices in industry events, masterclasses, and premium bar activations. In Japan, credibility comes from education, consistency, and shared values, not loud marketing. Marketing must be tailored, not transplanted. Refine packaging to reflect Japanese elegance. Subtle lines, traditional fonts, and premium unboxing appeal. Create Japan-specific storytelling for platforms like Line and Instagram, emphasizing Finnish-Japanese cultural links. Develop signature serves using local ingredients, such as yuzu or sakura, showcasing Kyrö's adaptability and respect for Japanese flavor preferences. Localization is not compromise, it is connection. Kyrö can stand apart in 4 strategic areas. Nordic uniqueness, positioned not as a gimmick, but as a premium alternative, grounded in terroir and climate. Sustainability, a growing concern in Japan, highlighting carbon-conscious practices and ethical sourcing. Craft community, built through events, limited drops, and insider access. Innovation pipeline, such as Japan-only editions, experimental cask releases, or seasonal cocktails. These moves elevate Kyrö beyond product. It becomes a living brand ecosystem. Collaboration will be key. Form ties with local importers who understand the craft segment. Partner with hospitality groups for co-branded experiences in luxury bars and hotels. Engage cultural institutions like Nordic embassies or arts foundations to create themed events. Work with spirits bloggers and mixologists who influence local trends and speak the consumer's language. Trust, relevance, and access come through the right relationships. Success in Japan requires realism, focus, and time. Begin in 3 to 5 cities, Tokyo, Osaka, Fukuoka, with high exposure and affluence. Set a 12-18-month brand establishment window, not expecting rapid scale. Target 25% annual growth based on awareness and selective availability. Deploy 8 to 10 trained ambassadors to anchor the strategy on the ground. The Japanese market rewards authenticity, respect, and consistency. Kyrö's challenge is not just exporting product, but embedding story, culture, and presence in every pour. Thank you for watching the Case Study Learning Series in International Business by Skilled MBA.